I have just always been in love with the outdoors. My parents couldn't get me in when I was younger. They'd be yelling out my name. It's just always been, it's felt natural and home and wonderful and encompassing, and I just didn't realize until I came to college that not everyone's had that experience.
So Palouse Prairie is just prairie. We call it Palouse Prairie because it's just prairie on the Palouse. Early 1900s, the prairie here was converted for agriculture, for commercial agriculture. That's how we lost a lot of our land, and that's why through the growth of commercial agriculture, we've now only have less than 1% remaining.
We work to restore ecosystems for the benefits of community, but also the conservation of biodiversity. Currently in Pullman, we're working on the Conservation Park project, which is restoration of a community park in the Military Hill neighborhood of Pullman. And we're going to restore it to a functional state as part of the Palouse Prairie ecosystem. So far, the biggest obstacle has been invasive species control. We tried using natural pesticides for a while. We tried shading, which is another technique.
Some of the established plants that we have over there we're planting as well. So we're doing some yarrow, some arrowleaf balsam root. On the 27th, we had a town hall. What we did that for was just to let the community know what's kind of happening in their area.
We got a lot of positive interactions with the community. People were interested in the project. People were asking very insightful questions. People were looking for ways to get involved in the project, which was our goal for the entire event.
It's also just an amazing opportunity to teach people about the heritage of the area. I think that many people don't know that the Palouse Prairie is an endangered ecosystem.
Extinctions are technically natural. What we are going to lose is this genetic biodiversity, right? It's almost like your grandma's heirloom, right? Like you still want that, but it gets lost and then it's gone, right? There's nothing like that ever that you can kind of replicate. I mean, how many times do you go to a national park and you're like, oh, this is wonderful, this is wilderness, this is nature. But then right now, when we step outside in a park, people don't consider this nature. You can spit facts at people all the time, all you want, and that's, I think, a criticism of scientists that I have right now is like we keep just yelling facts at people and it's not working because they're not experiencing it. I believe that's getting their hands in the dirt and telling them why it's so impactful.
Nature deserves to be conserved. It's part of our natural heritage. By its sheer beauty and impact it has on our culture, that it deserves to be protected.